What's good, boys? So in today's video, I'm gonna be teaching you guys exactly how I took one of my students from stuck to making $12,000 in just 2 weeks. Now, yes, let me make that clear. He was literally making $4,000 for the last 3 months, and in just 14 days, we were able to go ahead and make him $12,000. It sounds absolutely insane. We fixed the whole backend system, funnels, etc., which I'll be teaching you guys exactly how to do in this video. Now, to go ahead and just show you guys the proof right here, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh it so you guys can go ahead and see. We made almost $12,000 in just 2 weeks. So from February 13th all the way down to the 28th, you guys can also see right here, our biggest day that we made throughout these 2 weeks was $1,300. Now, this was not a hit or miss. Just in May, we did almost $15,000. And then just in April, we also pulled in another $16,000. Now, if we go over down here to March, we also pulled in a nice little 15K. Now, these numbers here look beautiful, right? But if we go back to January, when he was doing these things by himself, he was making $4,000. Same thing all the way down in December. He was making a total of $4,000 again. Let's go ahead and check out November. I mean, this is Black Friday month. We got to make some crazy numbers, right? Only 8K. So if we go ahead and we look from the 1st of February to the 13th, he was only making around $700 in just those 2 weeks. Once he actually joined the inner circle from the 14th to the 28th, we were able to go ahead and pull in 11K. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So now with my student Tane, I'm pretty sure you guys know him. This here is his Instagram right here. Tane, he does promo for people. He has like 10K followers. This is also his brand. He has like almost 15K. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. You guys probably seen the bag before. So moral of the story, he had a really good product. And honestly, he had multiple good products. But there was 5 things that were completely holding him back from even reaching 10K a month. Now, I'm going to be listing these things. Go ahead, grab your pen and paper and pay attention. So what my student Tane was doing wrong before he ended up joining the inner circle, he had no backend system at all, which means that there was nothing in the backend actually funneling in new people to go ahead and actually convert into a sale. Majority of you guys who are first starting out a clothing brand or are having failed drops, you guys have to be in front of the computer in order to actually get a sale. And that's where things end up going bad. That's the difference between someone who's stuck and actually making $10, $20, $30,000 in just a single month. Remember, as a business owner, we are supposed to be relaxing, chilling, and collecting money. We're not supposed to be the employee. You guys are trying to do every single thing by yourself without letting a real team do it. And to be honest, it doesn't even necessarily have to be, all these different employees. It could be one person managing everything for you and actually set up the backend system so that while you're relaxing, coming up with these creative ideas to go ahead and actually scale this brand, you have that one person right there executing all your goals. And that's where the backend system comes in place. It's operating in a way to the point where it's bringing in new customers, handling any objection that they have. For example, like, oh, does this person ship? Do they scam people? How many customers do they have? Do they offer free shipping? Are their prices valid? Is it good quality? There's all these different things handling all these objections while also bringing in these people in. But now we're going to move over to the website because I see so many people having trash websites and expecting to hit 10K a month. Understand this. There's 2 different type of websites. There's a website and there's a high converting website. They are 2 completely different things. A high converting website is what's going to actually bring you in those 10K, 20K, 30K, 40K, 50K per month. And then a website is just a website where people can go ahead and look and maybe buy. Now, before I go ahead and explain, go ahead and let it sink in. A website, high converting website, 2 totally different things. So for example, having FAQs on there, having close shot up pictures of the product on the model, having realistic reviews. Do not use AI to go ahead and make these reviews. Remember, AI is built to be a robot, not a human being. It'll never get it right. And that's something that I struggle with trying to make my own reviews. Another thing as well, when you guys are creating these reviews, do not use apps. There's a bunch of apps on there that let you go ahead and add reviews. These people who are shopping on Instagram and, they buy from these IG brands, they understand now that these certain apps are fake. So it's leading you guys to go ahead and get those reviews, but your consumer knows that you're faking it because of what it looks like. That's exactly why my pre-built high converting website has it already implemented into the theme so that all I got to do is just go ahead and click edit and make it as a real customer review. You guys also need to be adding like, okay, if you guys order today, when is it going to come in? People want that satisfaction. Like, okay, if I order this today, oh, bet it's going to come in 5 days from now. That's exactly what people want. And majority of you guys literally just have a website that's all over the place. Remember, everything on your website is supposed to work all together, but in different ways. And that's what separates a website to a high converting website. And that's exactly what my student here was struggling with, having a high converting website. So you know what? The first thing I went ahead and did when I looked at his whole entire business structure for his clothing brand, I targeted the website first. Once I targeted the website, fixed everything up, immediately sales started going up. That's how fast it went, just all by changing the website. Now, another thing as well, Meta ads were running, but there was no meta ad structure. Let me explain. When you guys are setting up meta ads, there's a certain funnel that you guys need to use. I explained this very well on my last YouTube video. There's 3 funnels to it: top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. So within these funnels, there's going to be a whole new customer, someone who never ever seen you before. They just seen your brand. Either it was a video, an ad, whatever it is. Your top of funnel video is to go ahead and hook them into your brand. You're not supposed to make them buy. And that was the difference between my students' Tane's ads compared to my other students who are going ahead and making 10K, 25K a month. All his ads were just like, buy now, 20% off of this. It was all over the place. There was a low budget with so many different ads. There were some campaigns that had a high budget, but with very little ads. It was literally just all over the place. Meta ads is a structured platform that everything is supposed to work together. Let me go a little bit more in detail so you guys can understand. The top of funnel, like I said, it's to hook people in, not to make them buy. It's to build brand awareness. Now your middle funnel. Your middle funnel is supposed to be positioned so that your top of funnel is funneling these people in to that middle funnel right there. Now you're showing them product details. You're showing them that you ship orders. You're showing all the things that you guys have on hand right now, all the sizes available, influencer marketing, white background pictures, etc. List can literally go on. There's so many different things that you guys can do for middle funnel. So now from there, if your middle funnel is really set up really good, like I have set up for my student Tane, you guys are going to get sales in your middle, right? Now, if your middle funnel is not set up correctly, what's going to happen is that you may get a few sales, but it's not going to literally take you to, 10K, 20K a month. It's going to go ahead and bring them now to the bottom of funnel. Now in bottom of funnel, this is where you guys go ahead and give out free shipping, 20% off, buy one, get one free, buy two, get one free. Literally just giving them irresistible offers and giving them some type of urgency. That's literally all it is. But remember, the funnel has to be positioned so that when they do get to the bottom of funnel, it actually converts. And that's where a lot of people struggle at, including literally 90% of my students before they ended up joining the Inner Circle, which if you guys want to go ahead and apply to join the Inner Circle and also work one-on-one with me directly, it's going to be the first link down in the description. So now when the funnel's set up, understand that you're not going to get it right the first 5, 10, 15, 20 times. If you guys are doing this by yourself with no real knowledge, and I'm going to be honest, there's hardly any videos on YouTube, if not none, that are actually showing this. People will go ahead and show you their settings. People will go ahead and show you the ad creators that worked, but nobody will actually show you the funnel because that is what converts. That's why 99% of you guys who are watching YouTube videos right now are getting stuck, because there's no proof or nobody showing you how to actually funnel your ad account. Literally, you could take a shit product, run it into a funnel, and just print thousands of dollars just because of how your funnel's set up. And that's exactly what I go ahead and teach my students one-on-one directly so that they can go from stuck to actually making 10K a month. But now the last thing before I go ahead and actually get into teaching, the biggest thing that was actually stopping this brand to growing was there was no real funnel set up to attract new sales. It was all existing customers. And at that point, existing customers, that's only a limited amount. We need new customers coming in through the door non-stop every single day. So now let me go ahead and show you guys this, just to go ahead and show you guys exactly how important it is to actually have a funnel set up to get new customers. So April 10th through May 10th, which is a 30-day period, we ended up going ahead and making $23,701.19. Now, during this period of time, I was setting up the funnel. I was trying to see exactly on what was going to work for his clothing brand. And once I dialed in, actually figured it out from A and B testing, I was able to go ahead and bring him in numbers just like this: 1.7K in one single day, 1.4K in one single day, 1.2K in one single day, 1.1K in one single day, 1.4K in a single day, 1K in a single day. Just all these 1K days non-stop. Look at that. Not 1K, 1K, 1K over and over and over again. And I'm gonna go ahead and refresh it for you guys just so you guys can see 23,000. Look at all of these 1K. So understand, funnels and positioning is what's gonna actually take you from stuck to making those 10K, 20K months. So now once he actually joined the Inner Circle, I started looking over everything. And what I mean by everything, I'm talking about the smallest details, such as Instagram descriptions, Instagram post captions, and even the Instagram bio. I was looking at every single thing. And after I did that, here's exactly what we fixed. Make sure to see it to the end because the last step is the most important step. So now for the first thing that we changed was the website. Once we changed the website, What I was doing was A/B testing. Let me explain. So on every high converting website, there is a landing page. This landing page either shows an offer, a new collection drop, and just literally gravitates them so that they do not click off and go back to scrolling on Instagram. They went ahead, they came onto it, they added to cart, they checked out, but just did not purchase. I was reading all that data. Another thing I was reading, okay, this person was coming onto the website and instantly clicked off. And within like the first couple of days, I was like really looking and I was like, okay, wait a minute. We're having a lot of people drop off right when they click. So I came to the conclusion, it is the landing page, the offer, and the picture. So now what we went ahead and changed was the headline, which is shop our biggest sale. And then we also put over 7,000 plus customers, and we put this really clean gravitating landing page background. Now, once we actually changed that, sales started to become predictable. I was able to go ahead and raise ad budget and just know that, okay, if I raise it up $50, we're gonna make X amount back. And that's when your business actually starts to feel like a business and not something that you're babysitting all day. And after that one simple change from the website, sales just went up by 20%. So now we fixed the website. Let's move over to step 2 on what we fixed. It is the SMS funnels, automations. When I went ahead and actually looked at the whole SMS list, he had over 1,000. And every single time he would send out a campaign, he was making less than $200. Let that sink in. That means that every time a message gets sent out to 1,000 people, only 1 to 3 actually convert into a sale, which is absolutely terrible. So right there, what that's telling me is that 1, the campaigns are not set up correctly, automations of funnels are not set up correctly, and his SMS list is dead. So now when I went ahead and started to fix it, I started growing the SMS list with Meta Ads campaigns. I was using traffic campaigns, ages 13 through 29, United States only. From there, the SMS list started growing really, really fast. I'm talking about extremely fast. I'm talking about like maybe 20 to 50 every single day. And all we were doing was spending $15 on ad budget. So now our student Tane has been inside of the inner circle for over 90 days already. And as you guys can see right here, in the last 90 days, we gained 929 SMS subscribers. And then now in the last 365 days, he had 2,013. So pretty much in the last 90 days, I went ahead and gained him 929 SMS subscribers that are completely new. In the last 30 days with SMS alone, I went ahead and printed him $4,000. Last 90 days, I went ahead and printed him $10,000, almost 11K. Now, as you guys can see, in the last year, he only made $30,000. So that means it took him 12 months to go ahead and only make 20K. And only in 3 months, I made him almost 11,000. Now listen, that doesn't come from luck. That comes from strategy. If your SMS list is dead, rebuild it and do it correctly. Fill your SMS list with actual buyers. And that's exactly what I go ahead and teach all my students inside the inner circle. So now this here is one of my other students. It's illusion.us. He has 5,000 followers. We go ahead and we drop on June 5th. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but June 5th at 4 p.m. EST. And today it's June 2nd. So we literally drop in 3 days. In the last 7 days, I gained him almost 300 SMS subscribers. In the last 30 days, we gained almost 400 with a total of 966. So now the funnel that I have set up for all my students inside the inner circle that work one-on-one directly with me, I'm positioning them to go ahead and get new potential customers every single day, and then using the funnels, the automations to go ahead and convert them. Let me explain. We have abandoned cart automations, checkout automations, welcome series automations, post-purchase automations, which means that every time somebody comes and buys, we upsell them again, telling them, hey, thank you for your order. Here is 20% off. Go ahead and buy again within the next 24 hours. Now from there, not only do we get maybe $80 from the first purchase, but they're gonna go ahead and buy another product for, let's just say, $70, and they get 20% off of that. So now our average order value right there off of one person, over $100. Now remember, that is what takes a stuck clothing brand to over $10,000. Let's move over to the next one, the backend system. This is what works for you while you're sleeping, while you're away, while you're on vacation, while you're spending time with family. This is what prints you sales every single day. Now, when you guys are handling the backend system, you can literally just name the list and it goes on and on and on. So because explaining about the backend system takes forever, I'll just pretty much tell you guys a summary of it. So to start off, understand the backend system, this is where the money's at. This can include ads, SMS marketing, email marketing, organic content, influencer marketing, so many different things. So what I'm gonna go ahead and talk about is meta ads. Your meta ads needs to be structured in a way that any new potential customer that actually goes ahead and sees your ad, you need to make it so that they are like, okay, I like this brand, let me stay with it. Let me go ahead and give them a follow. Let me like the video. Let me comment. That is your main objection. You want brand awareness, brand interaction. From there, the whole entire backend system is going to go out and funnel them in. Okay, now they hit middle funnel. Now they're an SMS subscriber. So now they went over to the middle funnel. Once they hit the middle funnel, they probably already signed up for SMS. And now once you signed up for SMS, this is where the automations comes in place. We're going to hit them with the welcome series. Hey, thank you for your order. Here's 10% off. Now, let's just say that they hit the bottom of funnel, but they still have not bought yet. This is where our SMS also comes in place. Our SMS message is going to go ahead and say, hey, we saw you left something in your cart. There's only X amount left. Go ahead and take 15% off your order today only. So now that the SMS message got sent out, we're going to be telling them, hey, X amount's only left, urgency. We're going to be giving them a discount, irresistible offer. The message is also going to include, hey, you can only use this for today only, another urgency. So now all these things literally just got sent out while you're sleeping, chilling with your family, and you literally did nothing. You had just those two little things in your backend system make you money. Now, is that going to reach you to 20K, 30K a month? Probably not. Because like I said, the backend system comes in with so many different things. And that's what separates a burn from stuck to those 20K, 30K months. Now, here's the last thing. It's the way that you guys actually position your meta ads. Everybody thinks like, oh, I'm going to get rich off of meta ads. I'm going to make 10K. I'm going to move to Miami. You're wrong. First of all, the way you position meta ads is if you prove yourself first. The way meta ads is supposed to be used is literally just throwing fuel on fire. That's literally it. You need to prove yourself first with organic content. If you were actually getting organic sales, maybe 20, 30, 40, 50 sales, and maybe a week or two with organic, yes, use meta ads. So now, for example, one of my students, he had a product and he was like, yo, I want to go ahead and scale this product up. I have a few people interested in it. I'm like, okay, how many people? Oh, bro, I got like, 20 people. Okay, let's just say 10% of those people actually buy. How many sales is that? It's like 2 sales. Okay, if we have 2 sales, are you going to be able to go ahead and actually succeed? The answer is no. During the promo phase that you were actually, promoting before you even joined the inner circle, was there any raw videos? No. Okay, then why would we go ahead and start releasing this product if you can't even get a viral video yourself after literally posting hundreds of videos? It just does not make any sense. If you guys are posting 100 videos, at least one needs to go viral. And if it doesn't, your content is trash or your product is genuinely just horrible. And I'm going to be honest, this one specific student that I'm talking about, which me and him have a great relationship, his marketing was really not bad at all. It was actually really, really good. But the problem here was the product. And when we go ahead and we create something that comes from the heart, like the product, we have a sentimental connection with it. And when people sometimes say, oh, it's trash, we feel the type of way about it. But at the end of the day, we need to separate our emotions to business. You cannot come inside of this business model and include your emotions in it. That is going to make you fail. Let me explain. When you guys are bringing in your emotions into business, you are going to be acting on those emotions. And when we go ahead and act on emotions, which are temporarily, we go ahead and make the wrong decision. If we get one bad day, we go ahead and start changing prices, ad creatives, doing different content, going out and reaching out to different influencers and all these things. But what if that one day was just one bad day out of the week? So once you guys start bringing in emotions inside of the business, things start looking wobbly. You start making bad decisions that puts you back. And that's what separates a stuck clothing brand owner to making 10, 20K. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video, boys. I hope you guys learned everything. And if you guys want to go ahead and work one-on-one with me directly, it's going to be the first link down in the description. Love you all. Peace.